Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
Yeah, 2nd and 3 now. Right back to Elliott now. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Yeah! Here we go! I take 26.
Once again, Elliott. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
From the 48. That's incomplete left side. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. I take 47. 26.
Blitz coming, Dak. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be Panthers football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set. Cut.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Red, yellow.
Play action now, Young. Working across the field, complete. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Ready, hut, hut.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Come on, set. 52 blaster. White. Set.
Rush coming for Young. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Looking for a target. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense.
Here we go.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Ready.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Down.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready.
The give inside to Akers. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
Got it.
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They start out with 3rd and 4. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Claude Ray. Hut, hut.
This time it's a passing play. This throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Hut.
Here's Brooks. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Return's looking good so far. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. It's caught, Ferguson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Elliott running out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go.
This is our time right here.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. On the return, here's Rico Dowdle. And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on first down. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense.
Ready, break.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Young working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Ready,
On 2nd and 10, Young. They left him wide open. It's complete. Running down the left side. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Mevis ready to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. Pass complete to his back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Prescott here from the gun. That finds Elliott complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Dak now from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Panthers are going to take over deep in their own territory. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready?
On the give, it's Brooks. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. But they'll take that every single time.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Gets everything he has under this throw. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Black Ultra. Here we go. Ready, set, go.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Red. Down. Steel. Black. 6. Mega.
Young back to it after the pick. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. And a really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay,
you know,
ready?
not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3-3. Set.
Young on the play action. Nabbed by Xavier Leggett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready.
A give to Brooks, running right. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Cowboys scoop it up.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Elliott straight ahead. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. We're a quarter of the way through. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Dak. Got a man open across the field, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Cut.
Hands off here for Brooks. And this one doesn't go far. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Cut.
Again, it's Brooks. And he gains ground to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Blue striker. Ready?
Young to throw here on 3rd. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And it'll be their football. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hey, kill! We're going to 53. What do you think?
Now Dak to throw. That'll be complete to Elliott. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Yeah! Here we go! 26!
From the 47. He lets one fly deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Oh, try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready up.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Black shot. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm.
Come on, set.
Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
That's caught for the 1st. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Brooks on the give, headed right. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Panthers are on the move here. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Down.
Out of the gun, Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. Brought in by Elliott. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book. I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
A second down throw for Young. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Now it's Young. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Got 46 on his first punt, so this one's pushing a little more distance. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And they're going to take over possession. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah! There we go!
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Here's the kicker, Harrison Mevis, out to get us started. And off we go from Charlotte. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
And on the carry, this is Ezekiel Elliott. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Yeah, here we go.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's complete to Elliott. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's Young now to throw right away. That's to the rookie from South Carolina, Xavier Legette. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Trouble, 38. Set.
On play action, Young going for it all. And this one is hauled in. What a grab.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To start this on the ground with Elliott. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8.
47. Yeah! Here we go. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
On the give, it's Elliott. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On third down, Prescott. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that third down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. Play action now. Prescott. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. To throw is Dak. He's got his big tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Cowboys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 43 rail. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He's going to let this one go deep. And that one is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Mevis, good on the extra point. The Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And This one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Dak going to throw it here on first down. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here we go.
Second down, Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. 1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte.
Here we go, set.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
Okay, right?
From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
They'll run with Brooks. And he will power his way into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Prescott. The throw on the run is complete. Third and a yard. Hand off here to Zeke. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Slot receiver, headed right. They'll show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll stick with Elliott. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A good spot here, second and a yard.
Here we go. Right there.
Now a first carry for Dalvin Cook. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. A first down throw for Prescott. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On second down, it's Dak. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Back to throw is Prescott. Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. Now, here's second and goal.
46.
Throwing is Prescott. Adds to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And now they'll be looking at third and goal. Now Prescott. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's first and 10.
Green Jack. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's taken in right side by Leggett. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And really nice catch here by Leggett, and these are the weapons that they're trying to continue to surround Bryce Young with. He didn't have a lot to work with his rookie year, and now in comes a first-round draft pick. Big, physical, great with the ball in his hands, can really go up and compete. It took him a few years at South Carolina to put it all together. But this past season as a senior, second in the SEC in receiving yards with over 1,200. So this is a guy that has big playability, and he's going to be a big part of this Panthers offense going forward.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott on 1st down. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Straight ahead, it's Elliott. And he'll get this forward to about the 33. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Down.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
White.
From the gun, it's Young. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Red, cycle. Ready. Claws red.
Back to the air, it's Young. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
Hustle.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, kill. Yeah! 26.
Now Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
On the set. Here we go.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Hut.
To throw is Young. Open man downfield. It's Legette. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go, set.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Switch, yellow. Set.
Young going to give it to Brooks. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Set. Hut.
Give inside, it's Brooks. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6.
10 cycles. Hut.
On play action, Young. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Come on, set. Ready.
Another try with Brooks. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Brooks. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the Panthers going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
They will go to 53. Here's our 46. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of.
And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Akilla Witherspoon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Down.
Look at play action with Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, 46, 46. Yeah!
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's complete to Elliott. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cowboys are able to cut the deficit to 10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Got it. Ready, ready. Hey.
The motion man is Johnson.
Set, cut.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Jonathan Brooks. Inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with a run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Dak going to throw it here on first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd and 6. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense.
Let's go.
Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he will dive into the end zone. 95 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready, break.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1.
Here we go, set. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Now he'll air one out. And he's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and then being able to strike in bunches, generate big, explosive plays, primarily through the air. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll bring them down just shy of the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. They'll run. Here's Elliott. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. On 2nd down, it's Dak. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense, and this is going to stay a 2-possession game. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On the double.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Edo blue. Hut, hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. 26. Here we go, 47. 26.
First down, Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Yeah.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it.